Cam Newton has Jasmin looking crazy again, and this time, he won't even claim her. When asked if he ever asked Jasmin Brown to be his girlfriend, Cam stumbled through his answer and couldn't give a straight yes. Meanwhile, Jasmin is living with him and is pregnant with their second child.
I think I asked my girl. We just was around each other.
So are you really dating?
Let somebody tell it. Man, y'all ain't even together because y'all ain't met.
No. Are you really dating though?
What do you mean dating?
I mean, you tell me. Are you guys together? Are you guys exclusive? You didn't ask.
Yeah, but even in that realm of saying, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend, or I want you to be my boyfriend, like it was already understood. Shouldn't be.
Was it understood?
I think if you live with a person, like you're.
You know what we're doing a lot of?
What?
Assuming.
And you know what they assume. Yeah, I'm familiar.
We're doing a lot of assuming.
This is just sad and embarrassing. Cam Newton can't even admit if Jasmin Brown is his girlfriend, even though they live together and she's pregnant with his second child, his 9th overall. Earlier this year, Cam admitted on his own podcast that he's been cheating on Jasmin the whole time and openly said marriage is not his goal, claiming his fear of divorce is greater than his desire to marry. Basically, he wants the benefits of a relationship without commitment. Over the years, he has embarrassed Jasmin repeatedly, cheating, saying he doesn't want to marry her, and now acting like he doesn't even know their status. Meanwhile, Jasmin keeps defending him, even admitting she knows he cheats. She's clearly miserable, but she stays, which shows she has her own issues to heal. At 36, with 9 kids, Cam still avoids real commitment, and until he gets help, he will never be emotionally available. Sadly, by the time this is over, Jasmin won't be the same woman.
All right, y'all. So let's talk about Mr. Man right here. Now, I know every time I see him in his hat on a podcast, some foolery is about to come out of his mouth. Now, first and foremost, nothing was like really wrong with what he said, but the fact that it came from him just made it cringe because, of course, you didn't ask her to be your girlfriend because, for one, you want your options still open, which you made that clear many times. But it was just kind of like he used that opportunity to just like, it's like, I don't know, like he always just be like, when it comes to her. And that really irritates me. But I guess, like, that ain't my business. But I feel like body language matters. And I feel like that's also why she made that post about how she don't want to raise her son like no one that she's ever dated, or whatever she said, something like that, which is very telling. And we get it. We get it. Like, but, you know, I think this was a hard lesson for her because it's always them females that be like, it could never be me. And then, yeah, like, but listen, I don't know, y'all.
Cam Newton really goes to work and embarrasses the fuck out of that girl. He really said, she's not my girlfriend. What's understood is understood. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. I would never ask her to be my girlfriend. But you done gave her 2 babies. If I was Jasmin, I would slap the hat and ascot right off that nigga. Like, god damn. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
I'm gonna talk about this more, but the biggest goofy in the world gotta be Jasmin Brown. Cause y'all remember all them skits she used to do, looking like Baps and shit, talking about baby mamas and all type of shit, doing goofy shit. Now she turned into exactly what she was making a joke of. And I'm actually talking about this Cam Newton shit when he basically told that podcast guy, like, oh, I never asked her to be my bitch. I just moved her in. Okay.
If y'all remember, I made that video about Jazz and Cam Newton or whatever last year where viral. Y'all did the thing. Y'all understood where I was coming from. So I saw from Chrissy page that she made a post basically encrypted as hell, but it was basically her and Cam is not together and she's pregnant with their second child. I was like, the second child? She went and had another one. But y'all remember in that interview, she thought she was bigger than the program. I always tell women, when a man to give you a baby before anything else, you don't mean that much to him, love. And that be the sad reality that a lot of women don't like to sit in. So they'll stay with the man through all the public humiliation. After she had that first child and that man went on an interview and said that he was looking for his wife, baby, he wouldn't even been able to talk to me no more. I understand having multiples with a man because I got multiples with the same man. But it damn sure wouldn't have been multiples if that man was disrespecting me after that first child. I wouldn't have thought, okay, well, let me try to have another baby. You already by yourself with one kid. Just take it as a lesson learned in life. You're going to keep going through the same thing and going through the same lesson until you learn what you're supposed to learn, babe. Nothing is going to change. That's insanity, doing the same shit, expecting different results. You have to change how you deal with the situation, or you're going to keep going through that same situation until you learn.
He wasn't good to begin with, Jasmine. He wasn't good to begin with. Jasmin Brown, I hate to see that this is happening to you. Because, baby, it happened to me, too. These motherfuckers be telling you. Be up in your ear, telling you all the shit. And we be ignoring the red flags, baby. But, Jasmine, I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you. But we already knew Cam Newton was not the one. We knew that. And you went with the narrative for some time until I think that you tried to change him in some type of way. You was like, okay, let me try this, let me try that. You know what I'm saying? Got pregnant, then got pregnant again. And now you think he is a no good piece of shit. I think the world kind of knew that when it came to dating. And it's crazy because most of these men, they want to have your babies. They want you to have their babies. They want you to have their generational babies. But baby, that man right there, he told the world what he wanted. And especially when he got on there and he was talking to that dating woman coach. I forget what her name is. But he basically said that he didn't want to get married. And I think that's something that you wanted, babe. And you deserve everything. Everything. But what you're getting. Yeah. It's kind of fucked up because men just think that they can do anything that they want to. But we as women got to have some type of accountability. Because you ignored those red flags. Because what he was telling you in the bedroom, I mean... yeah, what he was saying... It sounded good at the moment, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't looking too good. So now you're stuck being a baby mom. And I'm sorry, I hate that for you. I hate it for myself too, babe. I hate it for myself. But baby, I just hope that you get through this, because we knew that he wasn't. He just wasn't. Go heal, baby. Go heal. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, sister. I got you.